thing people are motor sure you don't know the law. Here on top of Head Bridge ONITSHA. Going to Asaba. Oh, the thing
Show me the law, I'm not show. Show me the law. Show me the law.
For the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Defense Christopher Gwabi Musa will be exchanging agreement on defense cooperation between the government of the Republic of Nigeria and that of Turkey.
Yedinci anlaşma. Türkiye Cumhuriyeti adına Milli Eğitim
Agreement on behalf of the Republic of Turkey, Minister of National Defense, Yasar Gila, on behalf of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Minister of Defense Christopher Gwabi Musa will be exchanging agreement on defense cooperation between the government of the Republic of Nigeria and that of Turkey.
No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Yes, so. No market on Monday. Confirm. Oh, yeah, no. Yes, ma'am. No market on Monday. No market on Monday. Yes, so. No market on Monday. Confirm. Oh, yeah, no. Yes, ma'am.
blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Head bridge blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Head bridge blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Head bridge blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Head bridge blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still. Head bridge blocked. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. ONITSHA to Asaba blocked. No way in, no way out. Stand still. Stand still.
Life at Iweka Road. Ndị ahịa na-eme protest na Ọnịcha. Akwụchigo ụzọ population akarịgo. Obi adịghị ka esi mma. Obi adịghị ime esi mma. Agbajigo main market ka esi akwụchigo main road. Enweghị ebe a na-eje. Iwe dị. How people protest, yeah.
us, Biafra, we have emerged triumphant from all our foes. Through the crucible unscathed, we passed victorious, our trumpets pealing the glorious song. Play it, sing it, all hail Biafra. Oh, hail Biafra, we shall always remember all that perished in the struggle for our freedom. All hail our heroes, our prayers shall be known both day and night. Say them always, all hail Biafra. All hail Biafra. Now our star shines everywhere. We crave humility. God guide and protect us all. All hail your wisdom, shielding us from fury, unleashed by our enlightenment. Biafra, Biafra, shining forever.
We mourn our heroes past, we celebrate them and our heroes living as we continue to fight on to see that Biafra is fully restored. He said, he said, he said, he said.
Good afternoon from Biafra Republic Government in Exile headquarters here in United States of America. To my fellow citizens, especially the Anambras, the Anambra people, what is happening in ONITSHA today is by the action of a man called Soludo, illegitimate governor, parading himself as the governor of the people, who is ruling against the will of the people. Soludo locked the BIAFRANS business their shop up, unprovoked. He don't have the right to do that. My fellow citizens, while you are protesting, protest peacefully, be your neighbor's keeper, watch your neighbor, protest for your freedom. From United States of America and around the world, we are watching. Don't leave the street without achieving your objective. Don't leave the street without letting your voice heard. Don't leave the street without getting your freedom back. The time is now. We need to be free from this terrorist government of Nigeria. They have killed us enough. Enough is enough. We are watching. And for the Nigerian terrorist state that always use their military to kill unarmed protesters, we are watching. Soludo and the Nigerian terrorist military, they will be held accountable. My fellow citizens of ONITSHA, you are not alone. Biafran Republic government in Israel and the de facto government, we are with you. We share your pain. We know what you're going through. And this freedom we must get. So do not have the right to take your freedom from you. So do not have the right to lock up your shop, to lock up your businesses. That is called economic jihad, because he meant no good for us, because he don't love the Biafran people, because he's not governing according to the will of Biafran people. I, Mazio Gechukunkere, Biafran Republic government in Ezra Prime Minister and the entire cabinet will do everything humanly possible to bring these evil people to book. They will be held accountable. My fellow citizen, don't leave the street until you achieve your goal. What is the goal? The goal is for us to be free. We desire to be free. We desire to open our businesses. We desire to govern ourselves the way we want. We desire to be free from the Islamic jihadist terrorist government of Nigeria. We are Biafrans. We are not Nigeria. Don't leave the street of Biafra until we chase out all the illegitimate ruler of Nigeria that are oppressing our people, killing our people. And for you, Soludo, and the Nigerian terrorist state, the world is watching. We are watching. The satellite is in the Anam barriers now. The satellite is right in ONITSHA. We are following the events of what is going on. Fellow citizens of Biafra, the time is now that you get your freedom back. The time is now that we evict the illegitimate rulers in our land so we can get our country back. We must be free. Freedom is not free. Freedom is not free. Your freedom will not be given to you in a platter of gold. You fight for your freedom. This great country called United States of America, of which I'm proud of as well as a citizen, they fought for their freedom. They hit the street just the same way you hit the street. American people hit the street and they demand for their freedom. They demand to be free. My people of Biafra, we hear you. We are with you. You are not alone. This fight, we are all in it together. We must fight. We must get our freedom. Nobody born of a woman can stop us from being free. We are free people. We are not slaves. We can't be slaves to Soludo and his paymaster, the Nigerian terrorist state. Our freedom is in our hand. The time is now. The killing of the Biafran Christian must stop. Soludo and his cohorts will be held accountable. They have killed us enough. Enough is enough. My fellow citizens, don't leave the street until our objective, our goal, our demand is met. We must be free. God bless Biafra Republic. God bless United States of America. Our freedom is in our hand. Thank you from here.
You're all welcome to this late night space broadcast. As you join, please share the program in all platforms so that those that have not known that we are live can be able to join in all platforms. We salute all of you. So that those that have not salute the existence of our known that we are live can be able to join in. We salute all of you. And we salute the existence of our leaders that have lived before us. And we salute those that are in prison. We salute our PM that just spoke now. And we salute the defense forces. We salute Biafrans who were in the streets for days now to make sure they register their voice against the oppression of the Islamic jihadist terrorist government of Nigeria. Same way the Iranians did, same way the Venezuelans did, same way the Nepalese did, same way the Americans did, same way every other countries have done. Like our PM said, our freedom cannot be given to us on a platter of gold. So we have to fight for it and we have to do everything within our power and our reach so we can get it. Our leaders in prison, we salute them. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, and the defense forces that are putting their lives on the line on a daily basis. We salute all of them and everyone. Just water. You got 1 liter? Just take from there. A bottle? Not a bottle. Just take from there with the cup. There's a cup there. Everyone that are sacrificing their lives here
All right. Good evening, my fellow Biafrans. Before our honorable information minister will be back, I would like to say good evening to each and every one of us. And as we are joining, let us do ourselves a favor to make sure we share this particular space.
Thank you. Thank you,
To
Minister.
go.
Sir,
Yeah.
1 million. Thank you
Thank you
so
very
much.
much.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. And sorry for the interruption. I appreciate everyone that have joined. Please, like Minister 1 million said, please, as you join, you share. You share, invite others in so that they will be aware we are here. And we appreciate the entire Biafran people, both in homeland and abroad, for what they are doing. Most especially those that have registered their voice in the streets by letting one Nigeria to understand that they can only try to change their names, but they cannot change their identity. They can only try to change their will, but they cannot destroy who they are. They can only try to impose everything on them and against them, but they cannot accept it because it is not what they want. Biafrans in the homeland, and most especially in Anambra, we are with all of you. And we are giving you our right hand with a very big hammer. Use that hammer that we give you to destroy those that want to destroy your lives. Yes. Fight, 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 fight. Continue the protest. Put more fire and increase your strength. Do not be weak. Be encouraged and be strong because the forces will increase. You started small and it has expanded. And by the time you hit the street tomorrow, you will see increase in your numbers. Our freedom is in our hands. You need to let those that want to shut you down to understand that this is not 1967 to 70s. Those that supervised the genocide of Biafrans and supplied weapons to Nigeria to kill all of us in 67 to 70s, today, American government are going after UK. That is why the UK is on a suicidal slide. And the time bomb will explode very soon. Because they have been the beast walking around the entire world trying to destroy human lives. You've seen series of kidnapping, raping of babies, women and children, and cutting off heads in entire Nigeria. But you have not seen the UK government give a press release. You've not seen the UK government condemn anything that the Islamic jihadist terrorists have been doing for the past years in Nigeria. Rather, they will come and bring Peter Obi and impose on you. They will bring all the governors and senators and ministers of Nigeria to come over and give them the template and sign MOU on how they have to manage the company to their own favor. So they care less. So it is time you make them to understand that those chains that were used against you have been broken. And the chains will continue to break. Occupy your institutions. We are very happy to have seen Biafrans occupy the head bridge. We are very happy to have seen Biafrans occupy their market, occupy the road, occupy the street. We want you all to do more. Yes. Because if you don't occupy the street, if you don't occupy the head bridge, If you don't block that road, those that want to starve you, those that want to cause you economic jihad, they will do it and go home enjoying and watching you in the television. No, it is not time to allow them to watch you and enjoy the television. Those that want to cause you pain must see pain from morning till night. Yes, Soludo and the Fulani terrorists that gave him the template, they have to suffer for what they have tried or what they are trying to implement in Biafra land. You have to reject them with full force. You have to send them back. We appreciate Biafrans for coming to the understanding of the reality. At least for the very first time, after one Nigeria have rejected you in 2023 elections, they have rejected you in being part and parcel of the electoral process and the security architecture of Nigeria. They have pronounced death sentence to you as a Biafran and dead by hanging because of defending yourselves against the terrorists. They have also pronounced your Biafran leader to death in prison and life imprisonment. They have also pronounced every Biafran that is fighting for Biafra death, while they give preferential treatment to the Islamic jihadist terrorists in Nigeria. At least you have all woken up to see that it's time to speak in the language you understand. In 2025 and 2023 and 2024, when we were talking, some people in Anambra cared less. They were so busy about their businesses. When the referendum was going on, they didn't care so much. But now it has gotten to the point that they now realize that their hopes and lives and aspirations are in their own hands. Because of how lackadaisical they've been, that is why all the money they make in the ONITSHA market, they continue to pay tax and give to Nigerian government. And they have not been supporting the Biafra liberation. They have not been supporting their Biafra defense forces in the homeland, who is actually the one that is protecting and defending them from these jihadist terrorists from coming to cut off their heads on a daily basis. Seeing you people waking up in the middle of the chaos in Nigeria is something to reckon on each market, where all of you will think that if you don't sell, you will not make it. Yes. Whoever thought that the eviction protest of one Nigeria in Biafra land will start from Onitsha market, from Anambra? Because when Nigerian government planned to destroy ESN after the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it was from Anambra they started the destruction of ESN. Yes. They used the governor, they used the senators and ministers, they used those that were in IPOB to sell ESN out. From Anambra, that was where this beginning of the sabotage started. Yes. And all the logistics that the ESN then had in their hands were all sold out to Anambra government in the name of amnesty, in the name of coming together, in the name of abandon Biafra, in the name of come leave the forest, come and join hands and make Anambra good. Today, Soludo arranged and recruited terrorist groups in the name of Agune Chamber and planted them all. You saw videos where Agune Chamber were using mortar to break the kneecaps of Biafrans in Anambra. If you have not seen that video, then that means you are not a Biafran or you're living in denial. And that is the reality video that is in the media. where the Agone Chamber group that Soludo recruited are using mortar to break the kneecaps of Biafrans. The video is there. It was also in Anambra that Soludo used these same security terrorist groups that he formed to burn Biafrans who were unable or refused to pay taxes in Anambra when he formed the talks, Agberos. I know some of you have small memory. When a memory no big. So whatever terrorist politician of Nigeria do yesterday, today you forget. And when they come and extend hands of fellowship and give you money, you collect the money and then you forget your brothers and sisters that were slaughtered yesterday, last year, 2 years ago, and even last month. But me, there is no forgiveness in my dictionary for those that have slaughtered our babies, women, and children. That is why, as you advance to kill me first, be very quick in cutting off my head. Because if you don't succeed in cutting off my head before I realize and turn around to see that your hand is about cutting off my head, then I get hold of you. You will be found in pieces in the next seconds. This is the same Soludo who came into office and came to DOS and told them they should abandon Biafra. They should ignore Biafra. They should all come and meet him. They should come and work with him. Soludo came to Channels Television and said he has had meeting with IPOB and they say they are ready to work with him and to hands down their weapons and then to abandon Biafra. What did Soludo do next? Soludo went to visit Martin Nnamdi Kanu and then came back and printed the biggest billboard. He printed the biggest billboard in history and then planted it in the street of Biafra in Anambra. That was the biggest billboard of Soludo photo and Martin Nnamdi Kanu that said, "Free Martin Nnamdi Kanu." By so doing, he cajoled all of you into believing that he is your savior to come and release Martin Nnamdi Kanu. Mind you, before the elections, when we said no elections in Anambra, some of you were fighting us. Meetings upon meetings by WIC, or Igbo groups, Avido, and all these ambassador and stupid groups and names that they are being called in America. They said, why should we stop Soludo from becoming governor? That we are stopping development. I am asking all of you today, how many developments has come to your land today under Soludo? Development of shutting your market down on the mandate of economic jihad implemented by Nigerian government. That is the Soludo you all rush. In where I am in my country, the IPOB family meeting that we used to have got to shatter because of my stand that no Anambra elections is what we stand for. And then they wanted to break people's head in the IPOB meeting that they are all standing for Soludo, that they are all standing for who? Peter Obi, for peace to reign. I told them, to your tent, O Israel, make una no come kill people here, because all of you want to follow Obi and Soludo, because you say it is your turn of Igbo presidency. It is your turn of Anambra elections. Then Ifeanyi Uba was still inside. I did not even know that many of them are Ifeanyi Uba's kindred. Hey, today, where is Ifeanyi Uba? Today, where is Soludo? And what is the stand of Soludo on Biafra? I'm asking a very pertinent question. The same Soludo that visited Mazinam Kanu several times to snap photo and brought the photo to come and brainwash all of you. That is the same thing that Oti today is also going to do. Governor Oti is also going to snap photo, visit prison and come back and do photo and say the release of Mazinam Kanu is a matter of time. Everybody should calm down. Oh, everybody should calm down when somebody is already sentenced to death, sentenced to life imprisonment, and he is standing to die. Oh my God. Where is Abaribe today? Since Martin Amikano was sentenced to death and life imprisonment, have you seen Abaribe come to do anything? Have you seen Osinacho come to do anything? Have you seen the Obi of ONITSHA? Have you seen all these senators that claim to be Igbo senators, Southeast senators, ministers, governors? Have you seen them talk again? Oh my God. You see, I want to make something very clear. Those of you that are coming to the media to purport that it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is calling for people to do protests, desist from it. Okay? I don't know how foolish and demented you can so condescend at this time that somebody is in chains and is the person that is telling you to come and do protests. Can't you be very, very ashamed of yourself? Does that person know what is happening here now? Can that person coordinate anything here now? When you go out for the protest and come back in the night, does he know the situation report? Can he address you as I am here now talking to you? Or you're just trying to pile up the case for him so that it will go from, I agree to, so that it will go from stage 1 to stage 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that if this man was supposed to be released tomorrow, his case will pile up and multiply because the year that he is giving order from prison for you to do protests. Chai! Many of you are foolish, honestly. Biafran freedom is in the hands of the free Biafrans. It's not in the hands of the detained Biafrans. Biafra freedom is in the hands of free Biafrans. It's not in the hands of Biafrans that are imprisoned. Somebody in prison can do nothing for someone that is free. Somebody in prison cannot sign any document or cannot make any pronouncement or cannot compel any effect to happen, except all of you that are free, you are all dead brains. And that is when you now go and look for somebody that is chained down to come to speak for you. Not in our own generations, not in my own dispensation. I read something today. I don't know if I can get that publication. So that some of you that are demented can understand something. Okay, I think I can say it. This is a publication from Punch newspaper. Listen, it said the Legal Aid Council on Tuesday withdrew from representing the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, after accusing him of attempting to dictate how his case should be handled. I want everybody to listen. Following the withdrawal, the Federal High Court in Abuja struck out an expert motion filed by Kanu seeking his transfer from the Sokoto Correctional Center to another custodial facility closer to Federal Capital Territory. Justice James Omotosho struck out the application after counsel from the Legal Aid Council, Demdo Hassan, applied to withdraw from the case, citing irreconcilable differences with the applicant. Addressing the court, Hassan Dembo said that despite repeated efforts to engage Kanu's relatives to support the application, none of them showed up to depose to the motion. Please, those listening to us on YouTube and Facebook and TikTok, if you don't hear our voices, please try to write on the comment section so that we can come back for a redress. Now, so since the last adjourned date, according to the attorney, I have been on constant phone communication with the relatives of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. However, the relatives of the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't show up at our office to depose to the application, despite phone calls and promises to show up, he said. The lawyer further accused the IPOB leader of attempting to control the conduct of proceedings, including dictating what counsel should say in court. Also, the applicant wants to dictate the tune of the matter. He wants to control what counsel will say. He wants to write down what I will say while in court. But as an officer of the court, I can't, in good faith, accept that, Demdo said. He added that after consulting with his superiors at the Legal Aid Council, they unanimously agreed to withdraw from the matter, stressing that a client could not control legal proceedings from detention. That is where I want all of you to base your contention. A client could not control legal proceedings from detention. A client could not control legal proceeding from detention. A client could not control legal proceedings from detention. This is about his court proceedings. If this is about his court proceedings, that he cannot control the legal proceedings from inside prison, that it is the lawyers that he hire to work that should be the one to fine-tune their code. They should fine-tune their code of laws to know what to use. But when is the one telling them, write it like this, use this exact word? Is it you that is standing trial, that is the lawyer? Or I am the lawyer that is defending you? Am I supposed to read the script that you give me? Or I'm supposed to just peruse through your complaints, ask you questions, and then you give me your replies? Then I put them through, and then I go and compile my defense for you. But the attorney said the client could not control legal proceedings from detention. Now I am asking all of you dead brains, that come every day to say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent this message. He said we should do this and do that. Ambassador group of nonsense, Avid group of nonsense, IPOB group of rats. The other one will come from the other side and say, Mazi Simon Ekpa say, a message from Mazi Simon Ekpa. They will even go and bring his voice to come and share as audio. They will even come and then do Zoom meeting and say, Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming to talk to you from prison. Listen, this is a legal practitioner telling you that a client could not and cannot control legal proceedings from detention, from prison. Now, if our leaders that are in prison cannot control their legal proceedings from inside prison, are they now supposed to control your brain, who is working here? I'm asking a very simple question. I want to ask all of you have families. You have wives, you have husbands, you have children, you have concubines, you have sugar mommy and sugar daddies, you have girlfriends, you have companions. You have partners. You have businesses that you're running, and you're also going to work in other people's company and to make your earnings. Is it your leaders that are inside prison that should decide for you from inside prison the day you should go to your work or how you should treat your wife or your family? You that is working here freely. Because I don't know what is wrong with some of your brains. Biafrans are doing protests because of what they are seeing that is coming against them here in broad daylight. And then somebody is coming to align or connote whatever Biafrans are doing and say it is each of you that are coming with message and say it's Martin and the kind of Mazi Simon Ekpa is bringing message. God will punish all of you. You see that kind of pronouncement punishment that Nnamdi Kanu pronounced in court. That is the kind of punishment that all of you will face for trying to look for a way of digging more graves to the leaders that are inside prison. Because if you love them so much, you will try very hard not to mention their names in anything that you do. I left a video about a month now where I said, from now on, BRGI is not taking orders or instructions from any of our leaders in prison, whether in Finland or in Nigerian prison. And all of them went mad. Yes, you have to go mad because you have dead brains. You don't know what freedom is all about. Because it's like you telling me that our leaders in prison have to give you orders and instruction and guidance on how to impregnate your wife now while they are inside prison, and how to take care of your family now while you're inside prison. Whether you should buy clothes or pay school fees of your children or your wards in school, or whether you should go bankrupt, or whether you should remain as useless as you've ever been, because some of you have been useless even before now. That is why you cannot see good and bad, even in the face of destruction. Still remain foolish. You're calling on your leaders inside prison. Why Soludo is shutting down your market? You cannot go and shut down the head bridge. You're waiting to hear, when Mazi Simon Ekpa was here, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was here. Was it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa that was doing it inside Biafra land? Or it was Biafrans that were doing it? Oh, the heads and the brains of those Biafrans that were doing it that time, they cut their head off, right? Or their head were more useful than your own, and you have a useless head now. That is why you have had leaders that have sacrificed their own time and gone. And then you don't want to now utilize your own time to finish the race. Oh, wait for them. Hazanam Dekano have fought from 2012 down to 2021. How many years is that? Mazi Monagba have fought from 2019 to 2024. Oh, that is not enough. You want them to stay in prison. When they come back, they continue to come and fight. You people are very ungrateful. Biafrans in ONITSHA, Biafrans in Anambra, thank you so much for your courage and your resilience. Thank you for your stand, and thank you for what you're doing. The protest must continue, yes, until Soludo understands that it is not business as usual. It doesn't own your business, it doesn't own your market, it doesn't own your investment. You own everything. It does not pay the rent for you, neither did it give you the capital to open your businesses. Soludo is one man, and he cannot force all of you to become slaves to the Fulani terrorists. Fulani terrorists is expanding their jihad in Nigeria. And every day, the Sharia is spreading. You have not seen Soludo go after the expansion of the Fulani terrorists and the Islamic jihadist terrorists and Sharia jihad in Nigeria. Rather, they came together, they signed papers and documents to see that Biafrans that speak for Biafra are imprisoned. Biafrans that speak for Biafra are jailed. Biafrans that step up the game to say Biafra must be are pronounced to death in prison. This is the best that can be gotten from Soludo while the terrorists continue to expand. Ask them why Mazen Amdekano or any Biafran was sentenced to death by hanging and called international terrorists just for declaring independence of Biafra by Nigerian government. Then a Fulani terrorist that have raped your mother, raped your sister, raped your child, killed your children and invaded your communities and desolated everything, cannot be pronounced death sentence or life imprisonment. Rather, they negotiate with Nigerian government. Do you know that it is not even Nigerian government that is negotiating with the terrorists? It is the terrorist that is giving them the option. The terrorist is the one giving them the option. They come, they kidnap the Christians. The 178 Christian babies, women, and children that were kidnapped on Sunday in Kaduna Church, today they have not released them. Did you see Nigerian government care? No. Are Nigerian leaders not flying out of Nigeria and coming back? Have you heard them talk about the 178 babies, women, and children that were kidnapped in their churches? No. God punish anybody that will come and say it is Christian persecution. Because that is not persecution. God did not create you with a spirit of fear. No, He created you with a spirit of good and sound mind. He said, arise and take dominion over the earth. He did not say become slaves to other people to cut off your heads in the name of persecution. No. He did not say when they invade your communities, lie down and give your head and tell them slaughter, cut. So is it God that gave dominion of your life into the hands of the Fulani terrorists to come and kill you? Then let the reverse be the case. Tell God to reverse the destiny. Let the destiny be reversed. You be the one now to cut off the heads of those people. Yes. So that it will sweet for pronouncement. So that people can now say, yes, you are the one that slaughtered them. So that we see how it will go. You can't be pronouncing Christian persecution. Why must a Christian be persecuted? What crime did they commit? No, it's a sign of weakness. That nomenclature is a cause nomenclature. You can't wake up and start saying Christian persecution. Let people know that this is genocide. Persecuted for what? Where in the part of the Bible or in this world is designated that other people must come and kill you, and then you should allow them to kill you because you are a Christian? Why? Who gave monopoly of killing to those other people that comes with the AK-47 and the knife to slit your throat? Is it this same God that created every human being that now designated another human being and say you must be killing another person? Then they should call it Christian persecution. No, no. It is a sign of weakness for you to watch and see that a group of people gather, invade your community, gather all of you, and then start slaughtering you, and then you say, "Oh, we are being persecuted for our faith." You're useless. That's the beginning of your cowardice. What happens as they gather you to start killing you? You start killing them back too. Let us hear whether it will not become self-defense and it will not become retaliation, and then they will not also say that you also fought the people that came to invade you. I hate to hear nonsense when you people pronounce Christian persecution. Why didn't Jesus Christ allow his families to be slaughtered in his earthly reign? Why didn't Jesus Christ allow his disciples while he was going about in his earthly mission? Why didn't he allow his disciples to be slaughtered? I don't remember where Jesus was on his earthly mission and then some terrorists came along the way
And then they started slaughtering his followers. And then he said, put your head down, let them slaughter you because you're being persecuted for being a Christian. Hey! Is it the same Jesus that we hear that is a God of war? Huh? The Messiah. Is it the same man that entered the tabernacle and saw that they have turned it to where they do buying and selling? And then he destroyed everything? That is to tell you that he was a valiant. That is to tell you that he was a warrior, both spiritually, physically, and otherwise. So tell me why a Christian will become a weakling. Tell me why you will put your head down for somebody to cut off your head. Tell me, in the name of Christian persecution. Then we hear that Jesus Christ is the best freedom fighter. Oh, he's the best freedom fighter, but you cannot emulate his ethics. You cannot emulate everything that he did. You now become a coward in your own time. When you hear of the matter in the Bible, oh, you want to become a matter in your own time here. No! Times have changed. Why did Jesus Christ die in the first place if you have to become another matter? Tell me. Did he die for the remissions of sins of mankind? Then you want to become another matter. Are you coming to redeem another sins of people? Are you coming to redeem another sins of people when Jesus Christ have already spilled the blood? How many blood must be spilled for there to be redemption? It was only that one. That's it. That is why they called him the Savior. The Savior. The Savior. And then some of you want to become a second Savior. You cannot become a second Savior because you cannot pass through that same path that you went through. When they slaughter you now out of your weaknesses, you cannot resurrect like Jesus Christ resurrected after 3 days. No. Your tomb cannot be rolled out and take your body cannot be taken out as angels of God took that of Jesus Christ out. No, because you are not him, though you are in his image. But there is dissimilarity in your own nature, and everybody have different dreams. Everybody have different mission. So stop quoting the wrong pattern, turning the Bible upside down and calling it Christian persecution. And then I ask again, why is it that when 9/11 happened in America, you did not see America, that is a Christian country, a Christian nation, sit down and say, oh, it is Christian persecution. Let us put our head. Let the Islamic Jihadist terrorists cut all of us off. No. What did Bush do? What did Bush do as the president of America? And let us fast track down to today. What has Donald Trump done? How is he dealing with the terrorists that are trying to cut off the lives of Christians? Is he succumbing to the terminology Christian persecution? No. Oh, in America, when the terrorists strike, America soldiers, America Department of War will show you that they have the massive weapon of destruction to destroy the terrorists. They go to get you from wherever you are. Why don't they keep their weapons and then start singing that they are Christians and they are being persecuted for their faith? Oh, when it now happens in your own area in Africa, you start singing Christian persecution. You're crazy. You're one of the reasons why the terrorists enjoy in licking your blood, because you've become a weakling. You've allowed the part of the Bible that God said, take dominion over everything in this world. Why did he create a human being? He created everything in the world, and he now put human being and say, take dominion of everything. Why didn't he say, let the sun take dominion of you? Why didn't he say, let the stick take dominion of you? Why didn't he say, let the cow or the goat take dominion of you? Rather, he said human beings to take dominion. But now, you now allow some set of human beings to now take dominion of your own life. It means you don't really understand the Bible you're reading. That's why some of you need to go for brain assessment. Yes. Because while these same terrorists are coming, they pray before they come to slaughter you. And you, while they have done prayer and then they now come and slaughter you, that is when you are going to do prayer. When you see someone coming with AK-47, that is when you go to do prayer. Hey! You should have done your prayer when it's prayer time. When it is mechanical weapon, go and look for your own mechanical weapon to also face the person that is coming with mechanical weapon, because they also do prayer like you did. And when it's time to use the mechanical weapon, they also come out with mechanical weapon. So it is fire for fire, rod with rod, stone with stone, war for war. Face the enemy the way they come. Don't be a coward. Biafrans have never been cowards. That is why before the terrorists pack, you have already been provoked. Since 2012, ESN was formed in 2020. You prepared yourself ahead of time. That is why you've been defending Biafra land. ESN became BDF in 2023. And since then, you've been defending Biafra land and pushing them out. That is why now, while the genocide of Christians is fuming in Middle Belt and in northern Nigeria, you are looking them on the mirror and still standing on your defense. And they are like angry. Why are the Biafran people not taking the same casualty that they are taking in the far north and middle belt? No, we cannot be taking the same, because when we were using our defense mechanism from 2021, 2020, 22, 23, 24, 25, coming down to this day, all of you were laughing at us. Yes. Everybody in Nigeria were saying, this Biafra people, this Biafra people, this Biafra people. And today, you cannot use the slave governors, senators, and ministers in our lands to cajole us into believing that we will succumb. That is why Biafrans have heated the streets. Soludo, you can continue to cry. Your economic jihad cannot be implemented in Biafra land. It's a message, and it's very, very clear. Biafrans will resist you, and Biafrans must go for Soludo before he kills all of you. Occupy your institutions. Occupy the market. Occupy the head bridge. That head bridge connects everybody to east. Yes, Biafra land. Occupy that road. Occupy that head bridge. And let there be hold up in traffic. Let them understand that if you cannot do your business peacefully, when you have been able to pursue the terrorists out of Biafra land, they now want to use economic jihad and blockade against you inside your own land by using a governor. A governor! Hey! Terrorists did not succeed by using Ruger to lock all of us down. They did not succeed in infiltrating our lands after we fought back. Now they want to use your governors and senators and ministers to blockade you and implement economic jihad. No, it cannot happen. So, Ludo, you have beaten more than you can chew, and Biafrans are warming up for you. You go nowhere. This is not 67 to 70s. This is not the time of Willy Willy. This is not the time of Igbazu. This is not that time that all of you foolish and useless governors of the East came together and then you say you are proclaiming and proscribing the indigenous people of Biafra as a terrorist, whereby you gave them the license to come and kill all of us with Operation Python Dance 1, 2, 3. Operation Odokachi, Operation this, Operation that, and then you now launch a Agune Chamber. No, it cannot work. So, get ready for Biafrans. Every Biafran must occupy the head bridge, occupy the road, occupy the market, occupy all your institutions. They are all yours and not for Soludo. I salute everyone. The mic is open to everyone as we continue to give the message. Rage and Fury, your hand is up. Go ahead.
Hello, Good evening, sir. I hope I can be heard. Am I coming out?
Yes, go ahead, sir.
Yes, go ahead, sir. All right. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you for this space this evening. Greetings to all the great BIAFRANS that are here present, to all the honorable cabinet ministers of the Biafra Republic Government in exile. Greetings to all the leaders, especially to our honorable Prime Minister, His Excellency Ogechukwu Kere. Greetings to all the media personnel, to you, our honorable Minister of Information. Thank you so much, and to all our people in ONITSHA that are, speaking, resisting this evil that is brought upon us. And I really want to say a very big thank you to all of them for standing strong. This is the time of stand united against this economic jihad, and we must stand united against this Christian genocide and Islamization agenda that Nigeria is bringing upon our people. This is the time we need to stand united against their terrorism, their barbarism, and their evil they have brought upon us. In this time, we must stand united to resist them. So I really want to say a very big thank you to as many that are coming out. And if you are still sitting inside, please, I want to appeal to every Biafran, please, you need to come out. Let this be contagious, you understand? Even as it's happening in Onitsha, let it spread across the whole Biafra territory. Spread across the whole 40 state of the United States of Biafra, you understand? That is how it works, because it is God that is at work, that even when we're planning to come out for protest, you can see one of the stooges to these Islamic terrorist jihadists sparking it up by coming to local shop, no matter the amount of shops that are locked, no matter the amount of market that are locked up, it's not going to stop the will of the people. No matter the amount of the barrel of the gun they point at us, it's not going to stop the will of the people. So we must remain resolute if you are still at home, because this fight is a fight for all of us. It's a fight for our freedom. And we can see from Iran today. Now the international community is involved in Iran to the point that the United States of America have rolled in all their armory. So we must get our own to that point as well. One thing I need our people to understand is that when the international community, especially in big countries like the United States of America, get involved in our protest, believe you me, all our political prisoners will be released. You can flash your mind back to Maduro. When he was captured, a lot of the political prisoners were released. If today it happens that we do this uprising to a point, that we must go about it peacefully, and the United States of America comes in, and the President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, speaks about our plight, that will be the end. You see that even this our leader, because if they lie, they should continue to kill like they have always done, because they learn from Iran. So once they start killing, the same thing that is befalling the IRGC today, the Islamic regime of Iran, is going to be the same thing that is going to be before them as well. You understand? So I really want our people to be resilient, to be resolute. And one thing I also want to tell our people is that, please, whatever you have in this perilous and critical time, share with your brother, share with your sister. If it is water, share with a brother, share with a sister. If it is a cup of gari, share with a brother, share with a sister. Tough time never lasts, but tough people do. You understand? Don't get your brother or your sister isolated. You understand? When these terrorists come up to want to bundle one of you into their this the Black Maria, whatever it is called. Do not abandon that person. Because sometimes, in most cases, if you take about 5 of them or 10 of them to bundle one person into that Black Maria, but we have thousands of people protesting, abandoning that one brother or one sister. Let that not be the case. We must learn from animals. You see, animals like lion, what they do is that they isolate their prey. They isolate their prey, but because animals don't reason, the rest of them will run away and leave only that one for the enemies. Then the lion will feed on that prey. You understand? Our case should not be like that. Don't allow your brother or your sister to be isolated when it gets to that point. If they try to come for one, all of it is even better they take the whole crowd. If it is possible, and they cannot do that. So be there. Wash your brother's back, wash your sister's back. Go about your protest. This is your civic right. Do it peacefully. Gradually, it's going to spread all over, even down to Isoko. It's going to spread. You understand? Because this Onitsha market is the major market that our people go to. Every day, every morning we go there, come back in the evening. Onitsha market, that is our main market. You understand? We have Warri market, but Warri market is not as big as Onitsha market. All these only market, Zoro market, these are just little market. But the main market that we really have in our place is that Onitsha market. You understand? So gradually it's going to spread everywhere because when the Hair Bridge is taken over and the main market of it should not just stop there. The protests will be taken to their offices. You understand? Will be taken to their offices. And if they come to kill like they have always done, according to the President of the United States of America, take the record, write their names, the names of the killers, write the names of their loved ones, because in a due time, they will be held accountable for the crimes they have committed. So once again, I really want to say a very big thank you to all of you that have stood up. No matter the number of markets that are locked, that is going to solve the problem, except if the root cause of this thing is addressed, if this injustice is addressed. So long as the injustice still persists by keeping our leaders locked up, the problem is still going to be there. So that is just the message. Once again, Honorable Minister of Information, I want to say a very big thank you to my great comrades that are here, President David Nana. Special greetings to you, sir. And to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, sir, I salute you. And Mazi 1 million, Uko Dinamba. It's been a long time we heard from Uko Dinamba. And our mother Eunice and every mother that's here present, senior citizen and Uwabo. Special salute to Tivai. Please kindly request for the mic and encourage our people. Don't just stay listening, because as they are marching on the street, it is our duty to also be coming up and be encouraging them, tell them to stay safe, to be peaceful in their demonstration. Thank you very much. I yield the mic here.
Yeah, thank you, Regent Fury. 1 million, go ahead, sir. I think
I don't think 1 million.
1 million is not ready. 1 million is not ready. Okay, MFA, go ahead, sir.
Okay. I salute everybody. I salute all of you. Everybody on this space today, I salute you. Minister Barawa, I salute you. I want to thank the Igbo BIAFRANS in the homeland, those in ONITSHA, to be precise, for the courage, for their courage to protest against the tyrannical government of Soludo, working for the Fulani federal government against his own people. I want to salute you guys. I want you to know that the bridge is standing behind you. We want you to know that the BDF is standing behind you. You must continue to occupy your space. Occupy the roads of ONITSHA. You must continue to occupy everywhere. You must continue to be resolute. You must continue to resist Soludo and his draconian ways. And this is not just for BIAFRANS in ONITSHA, other parts of Biafra land. Owerri, where are you? Oka, where are you? Lower Benue, where are you? Delta, where are you? Enugu, where are you? Calabar, Edo, Akwa Ibom, where are you? You people must rise. This is the time. We must rise and take our land back from the terrorists. We must rise and chase out the occupiers of our place. This is the right time to do it. Enough is enough. Everyone in Nigeria, as a matter of fact, this is your time to rise up. Enough of the cowardice. Enough of the stupidity. You must rise up. You must be as vociferous as you have never been. You must. This is the time. Ndibo, you must rise up. This is the time. Where are the so-called Christians? Where are they? Where are the pastors? Where are the bishops? Where are they? You cannot be hiding. How long will you be hiding? Your cowardice, your stupidity stinks to high heaven. You must rise up and save yourself. You must. For those that call themselves Christian leaders in Nigeria, you must also remember the late Archbishop Desmond Tutu of South Africa. He protested side by side with Mandela, with Mbeki. He protested. He was not corrupt. He wasn't thinking about his Mercedes, his mansion, because that is not important. Our people are being killed. Christians and Jews and traditionalists, they are being killed in our own land. You must rise up. So all you docile Christians, you must rise up. Because he that sought to save his own life will lose it. The same scripture has said that. Your freedom is more paramount. Look at what the Iranians are doing today. In the midst of death, in the midst of slaughter, they persist. They've had enough. And these Iranians have not gone through half of what you docile people that occupy the Nigerian space have gone through. Biafrans, the Iranians have not gone through what you have gone through. But look at them. They're persisting. The world is seeing them. Because of what they are doing, America, President Trump, they are amassing warships. Iran is being surrounded. It is a question of time before Trump will strike. That regime is going down. It will go down. That is what we expect from our people back home. That is what we expect in our land. We must chase away the invaders, our occupiers. We must do that. It is very important that we must do that. It is absolutely important that our people understand what is important. We need to overtake all of Biafra land. And we must keep pushing. Why do you guys think Tinubu went to Turkey? Just days after Sheikh Gumi said, do not stop looking at America, go to Turkey, Pakistan, and get help. Help from what? The jihadists, the Islamists, they are preparing for a war. They're preparing for genocide. They want to keep killing. It's not going to end. You stupid Nigerians, you stupid man in Biafra land, you must understand that it is not ending. This is Takia. The Nigerian plan is to try as much as possible to run down the clock until Trump leaves power. They hope that the Democrats take power and then the slaughter will intensify. You must know that. Or they hope that Republicans lose the midterm election so that Democrats will take the House and start impeaching and stop obstructing. That is their hope. As stupid as our people are, as much as you parade some stupid certificate, BSc, MSc, PhD, the stupid brain refuses to understand this simple fact and reality that stare in you in the face, that this thing is not ending. You must rise up. You must continue what you're doing, because that is all they intended, to conquer the land, because they perceive the people of Nigeria, the indigenous people, and especially the people of the East, they're perceiving us as weak. They're perceiving us as weak. That we will have to change. That we will have to change. We must continue to fight. Bridgie, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, is standing by you people. The BDF, they are standing by you people. We must continue to resist the wickedness of that entity. We must continue to push back. We must continue to fight back, because help is on the way. Help is on the way. And I yield back.
Thank you very much, Mazi. Seems like the Honorable Minister of Information is not available now. Thank you very much, Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Thank you very much for your thoughts. And dear friends, like he said, please, the BRGIE is behind you. The BDF is behind you. And we, the entire Biafrans, no matter where we are from the entire 40 states of United States of Biafra, we are behind you. And like you rightly said, every state should come up in solidarity with our brothers and sisters in ONITSHA. You understand? Because the pain of one should be the pain of all. Thank you very much, Mazi. Mazi Hardcore, your hand is up, please. I don't know, just if you are close to your mic, pick up the mic and speak to your people. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Rage and Fury. It's been a long time, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, we
Greetings
hardly
to
see
all
you.
of you.
We hardly see. It's like you have been so scarce lately. Probably your work is not allowing you, right?
Yeah, a lot of things on board, but I'm unloading them gradually. You know, I believe that from now on, it's going to be constant. Thank you, brother. Thank you to all Biafrans. Thank you, Rich. Thank you. I don't want to, all protocols duly observed. Just want to go straight to the point. Because I'm not happy with all that has been going on. But the first thing I want to let Biafran know is that the peace that has been restored in the southeast has deprived Soludo the ability to continue receiving that security vote money every governor that is that is governing under the Fulani Caliphate is getting. That money is so important to him that he needs to spark something. Then his brothers, because Soludo is not an Igbo man. Look at him very well. If you have not seen, just look at Soludo picture. The only thing that is confusing us is that red cap he always put on his head. If you remove that red cap, you will see a confirmed Musa, because he's not an Igbo man. Okay, do you want to argue more? Look at his son. Tell me that an Igbo young, vibrant man would look like that. Compare him, his stature, to that of Fulani young youths. So he needed to get himself inclined with the security money he has been getting, which they have taken away. Currently, Abia State is not taking any security vote money from Abuja or anywhere because Alex Oti has normalized everything and is taking control of all the activities in Abia State. The protest that happened last time in Abia State, he warned all the security outfit, don't disturb them. It is their right. That was why I saw that protest happen. But Soludo is not an Igbo man. So whatever he's been instructed to do is what he will do. So BIAFRANS, it is anything that happens is for a purpose. Even before now, God knows that it's going to happen like this. ONITSHA main market is till tomorrow, no matter how you want to do it, the largest market in the whole of West Africa. Cameroonians come there to buy market. Ghanaians come there to buy market. Ivory Coast, even Côte d'Ivoire, even what do you call that Traore country? Everybody, Burkina Faso, they come there to patronize our people. There's someone want to close the market for 1 week so that the attention of the customers can be diverted somewhere. And he even say that he's going to do it 1 month if by next Monday they refuse to open the market. The point is this: Soludo is one man. And he cannot cook for all Biafrans that we cannot finish. What happened today? Head bridges blocked. No movement. So Biafrans, what I'm trying to tell you is this: the world is looking at us. They know all the things that is happening. Everything that is happening in Nigeria is open for the whole world to see. The only thing is that those countries who know the truth and decided to play against us will have nothing to do with us when Biafra comes. But the point is this: you now that is a Biafran, what are you doing? There's a group I was listening. I always listen to that young man. He posts and gave forensic information. And every time he's speaking, he's talking about Nigeria division. He don't believe in one Nigeria. I listen to him. I let people follow him. I'm not going to mention the name here because I don't need to advertise anyone. But there is a statement I made there. I said, now everybody's making comments. What do we do? How do we do it? Now that it is that, I made a comment there. I said to them, there is only one group. There is only one group that is very close to senators in Washington, D.C. There's only one group that have lobbyists that is speaking for this movement. Why are we not joining them? A lot of likes, comments, you are right, bro. And someone said, who is that group? And I write, Briggy. You are looking for solution to come out of a problem. And there are people already pressing the button to solve that problem. You ignore them. And you are standing by the gate shouting, what do we do? What do we do? I believe that a lot of them will come back to their senses and come back and join Briggy. Then secondly, from Soludo Act and that of Obi Kubana declaring to be the #1 leader of Arboro Union under City Boy, it is clear that these are the people who arranged and make sure that Nnamdi Kanu, our supreme leader, was jailed so that they can exhibit and extend their intents towards their political desire. Do you think it is common that a man will be sentenced in Abuja and sent to Sokoto to serve the sentence? Sokoto is the caliphate. That is, when you say caliphate, it is the foundation of Islamization, Islamic foundation. It's like one of my friends said that it looks like the Islamic leader in Sokoto just make call to bring him here, let him stay with us. Now, Trump has struck the dens of the demons. The problem they have now is that all the weapons that they have gotten from Turkey that was piled up in that underground in Sokoto has been destroyed. And that thing is spurning them. Sultan of Sokoto have never spoken for long. And in Nigeria, you know that silence is also, is also a statement. Trump have destroyed their weapons, where they have come their weapons and everything. Now, America has volunteered to help. Rather, they ignore it. Through the advice of Gumi, today you and I, our life, will know that Tinubu has gone to Turkey and he has signed agreements with Turkish government for security defense. That means ignoring the US idea. It is another victory for us, BIAFRANS. It is another exposition to make the world understand exactly that these people are out. They are out to kill us, to Islamize us, and to take over our territory. So the only advice I'm giving now is this. Whether you are a professor, you are an engineer, you are a trader, whatever you are a billionaire, you are a millionaire, you cannot get your freedom by Facebook or Twitter or by talking and blah, 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 blah. You must get your freedom through a source that have intents and have lobbying officials that can talk to the world powers who can come to your end. We cannot continue to shout, they are doing us this, they are doing all this, they are doing all this, and you are not supporting anything. You are not contributing anything. I want you all, Igbo, BIAFRANS, anywhere you are, hearing this my voice, to not look at any distraction. All this in that Van, Adadi Orama, and the rest of them are doing, or Abu Fulani, don't look at them. There is only one particular people that is very close to Trump, and that is Biafran Republic government in exile. Let us channel all our resources towards this direction, so that the world will come to our help. The Turkey that Tinubu went to, go and research and find out the history of Turkey. Turkey was once a Christian nation. Turkey was Christian, as in 100% Christian nation. Today, there is no single church standing in Turkey. As in even the artifacts, the sculptures of all the saints and the Christian symbols, the government destroyed all. The same process that made Turkey to lose their belief in Christendom and become a Muslim nation today is what Nigeria is following. And the same people that turned a country from Christian to Muslim is the people that Tinubu went to sign signature with for defense. Think about it, if you're a Biafran. Think about it as you are inside your market and you are selling, as you are in your office speaking long grammar. Think about it, because there are educated ones, there are learned people, there are millionaires, billionaires in Turkey before Islam take over. But ignorance killed them. Ignorance made them to lose their heritage. Support Biafran Republic government in exile, because they are the only solution. That was what I wrote in that particular space. I say that only solution is Bregi. If there is any other solution, tell me. Is there any other solution? Can you tell me? Is it DOS? Have you heard of Chike Dozie speaking any day? Tell me the solution. Are you going to continue complaining until you are all overwhelmed by this terrorist? My message is this. Every Biafran, 40 state of Biafran, wherever you are, it is time to support Biafran Republic government in exile for our freedom. They are coming. Are you aware that as from 2015, that there is a private military company from Turkey that was employed by the Nigerian government in Kaduna? They are in Kaduna to help fight against terrorism. And they pay them $1 billion, I think, every year. Have you seen a picture where villagers have been gathered and a white man with Quran is converting them all to Islam? And that white man is a Turkish imam, a Turkish sheikh. Whatever they are doing over there, they have programmed how they are going to put it in our side. People like Soludo are the ones that will make it possible. You know why it pains me so much? I said I was angry when I started speaking. I remember a few years back when Soludo cannot go to any event both of us, all of us here now, remember when one of the video that was circulating that time, he was on a program and they gave him mic speaking, and when he started hearing noise, he started shivering and turning, and they're telling him, oh no, it's just supporters, they are hailing you from back. He was scared. They were all scared. BDF, please ignite that fear. Because they felt they have conquered us. They felt that the jailing of Nnamdi Kanu is an end to all agitation. That was why he has the boldness to close Main Market, to continue receiving his security vote. All of us in abroad, we know what we are passing through. Me, I know what I'm passing through where I am. I know the intimidation, the frustration, the insult. We want to go home. I want to go home. Everybody wants to go back home. We can't continue doing this. But how do we go home when we are not supporting the only channel that can give us our freedom? What these people are doing now is to continue playing pen pals game until Donald Trump regime will end, hoping that maybe a Democrat will come in. But right now, we are supposed to raise a dust. Look at the Iranians. Look at what the Iranians did. 30,000 Iranian citizens killed, yet they are on the streets. Bikono, Anamayo. PDF. I know my voice is not authoritative. I know I am not representing anything that can command any movement. This is the time. Soludo has put the matches on. Just small bottle of gasoline. US will ask, where is that smoke coming from? Let us support Biafran Republic government in exile. The only government that is close to the White House. Is there any other one? I asked that before. Is there any other person, any other thing? Oh, which is on the Igbo. Actually, a blessed nation. We are blessed. We are blessed. God gave us everything in business, intelligence, academically, everything. God gave us anything, but we don't know how to get ourselves free from the Fulanis. Let us support the Biafran Republic government in exile, headed by our Prime Minister, Mazi Ogesukwu Nkere. That is the only way out. If you think that you are comfortable where you are, let me tell you, they don't like you. The world order is changing. The world order is changing. And when it is openly practicalized, you will see that a country will wake up one day and pack every foreigner, put them in the plane, and ship them back to their country. That is where we are heading to now. So if you feel you are in Canada or you are in America, you are relaxing, you are enjoying yourself, just look at what is going on in America. And once America finishes this, other countries will begin to take steps. And where are they going to force you back to? The same zoo that Fulani has occupied all the highways. You can't even make a movement. But right now, you are still in that country. You have the opportunity and the ability to support your freedom. Yet you are doing nothing. Let's support our freedom. Our motherland. That is the only thing we have. Manasim no gadi kolwe bube. Each time I sing this song, sometimes I'll be driving and this song will be sounding in my head. Because Nnamdi Kanu said, our super leader, that Biafra is the last miracle on earth. If you are not hearing Igbo, Olu means miracle. It will be like signs and wonders when God will do what we are asking for him. When God will answer our prayer. When God will give us Biafra. It will be like miracle when the whole world will rise and come say, no, not these people. Nobody touch these people. They are for us. It will be like miracle when Israeli jets and soldiers will be stepping foot in Biafra land and saying, these ones are for us. But before then, you must do something. And that which you will do, that which you must do, is to support Biafran Republic Government in Exile. Because the gods must not do for a man what a man has the ability to do for himself. On this note, I want to rest my mic.
Thank
Kudos
you
and
very
thanks
much.
to God that says, airborne! 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 And in the end, all must, I said must, hail Biafra. Thank you, my beloved.
Thank you very much, Mazi Hardcore. Thank you very much. You said something that everybody on social media is saying, Omoto show, where is the law? Omoto show, where is the law? But now Omoto show cannot provide the law because such law does not exist in the Nigerian constitution, which means injustice has been done to us. And at this very point in time when this great injustice has been done to us, those that are sincere and genuine and serious, they are aligning with the Biafra Republic government in exile that has taken a step to hold Omotoshu, to hold Nigeria accountable for this injustice they have committed against us. But those that are not sincere, those that are not serious, they are on social media running saga, blackmailing, trying to make money. They want to draw traffic and make money on the predicament of our leaders that are in prison, that are unjustly in prison. You understand? That is just the irony of life. But I will still appeal to all of our people. Please, you know, it's not enough. You cannot get your freedom from social media, from Facebook. There are people that are in decision making, that there are people that make decisions that control this world that we live in. And for you to be able to reach them, it's not through social media, it's not through Facebook or YouTube or whatever. This is why you see that for ages, Christians have been killed in Nigeria. Babies, women, and children have been slaughtered. There is this very case, whenever I close my eyes, in Benue, this woman was killed and she was backing a baby. And the baby did not even know that her mother has been killed. But the baby was just crying on the back of her mother. You understand? Each time I close my eyes and I remember that scene, I feel very pained. I feel so bad. I feel like, man, God, I wish I could do something. So all these cases were posted, all these happening were posted on social media. They flooded the social media and people lamented. Yet the United States of America did not even hear the cry. Many pastors have spoken. Are you talking about the Oyedepo of this world or the Suleiman who have been speaking? A lot of people have complained. A lot of killings have been carried out in Benue, even in our own Biafra until ESN was instituted, and which they metamorphosed into BDF. Our own self, you cannot count our own. When our women will be, the stomach will be ripped, or pregnant women will be ripped open, the babies fed to dogs. When our people, baby's hand will be roasted by all these Fulani terrorists, Islamic jihadists, the hands of our people will be roasted and they are eating in the video that they film themselves and show to us, you understand? But all this while, all of these things that have been flooding the media, the social media, no government in the United States of America heed the call until Biafra Republic government in exile which is barely, is it even up to 2 years now? BRGI, is it okay? Let me say about 2 years plus. You understand? And he took this whole matter to the United States of America. And today, Donald Trump has been speaking about the Christian genocide in Nigeria to the point that he threatened gun ablazing, which he has fulfilled. He has come to bomb the terrorists in Nigeria, and over thousands of them were neutralized. You understand? Courtesy the Biafra Republic government in exile. What am I trying to say? It is not enough for you to shout on social media, show me the law. It's not enough for you to shout on social media, there is Christian genocide, this and that. When you have cried and they could not show you the law because the law does not exist, what do? If you are sincere, if you are real and genuine, if you are serious to yourself and to your word, you will align with those that have taken a step to hold these people that are committing these crimes, that are committing this inhumanity towards men, that are committing this evil against us. You will align with that government, which is BROGI, that has taken a step to hold Nigeria, to hold Omotosho, to hold all these Islamic jihadist terrorists that are carrying out Christians massacre, genocide. You will align with a government that has taken a step to hold them accountable. So, but unfortunately, when you see some of them that are not sincere, that are not real, that are not genuine, you see them running saga on social media because they have to make money like the likes of Madam Raphael, Otimbu, Ajari. You understand? They have to make money on social media. So they are using the condition, the predicament of our leaders, Mazina Dikam, the imprisonment of our leader, our former Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa. They are using their predicament to make money on social media because they want to drag traffic. All they are interested in is the money. And when you ask them, what is your result? What is the evidence of the work that we are doing to see that we get our freedom? To see that the people that are committing these crimes against our people are held accountable. What are your results? What are the evidence? They have none to show because they are not sincere, because they are not genuine. They are just out to make their money on social media. They are just out to run propaganda, to do saga. So, but if you are truly serious, please, I invite you, all our people, we need a united front to fight against this evil. Because the intention of the enemies is to keep us divided. We must not allow them to have their way like it is happening in ONITSHA today. We all must be united. We must stand in solidarity. Like the Minister of Foreign Affairs was saying, that where are you? Imo State, where are you? Delta State, Isoko and Orobo, where are you? We from Isoko and Orobo, we know the biggest market that we have, that we always trade, we always go to, is this Onitsha market. Not even Warri market. Warri market is not as big as Onitsha market. Every morning you see line of vehicles. They call them Imoto Onitsha. Now what do they call them? You understand? Line up of vehicles from Warri, from Ugeli, from Ole, from Owe, from Ozoro, heading to Onitsha. We go to that market every day. There's somebody, because they see that they cannot penetrate our territory with their foot soldiers, terrorist soldiers. What are they doing now? They are coming with economic jihad against our people. So the pain of one should be pain of all. If you know your mother tied to peace rapper, it is time for you to rise up and join the protest. It is time for you to rise up and make your voice heard in solidarity with our brothers. No matter the number of market they lock up, it's not going to silence the will of the people. No matter the barrel of guns pointed at us, it's not going to silence the will of the people. So, my brother Hardcore, once again, I really want to say a very big thank you very much. Thank you so much, sir, for your thoughts. I believe our people are listening. And I don't know, Mazi David Unana, are you close to your mic? Or have you slept already? 1 million. Have you slept? It's like you all have slept. What about the Honorable Minister of Information? So are you still close to the mic? Seems like
Yeah,
our
we
people.
we have to wrap it up. I think everyone there that had the mic have spoken, right? Anyone
Yeah,
that is
yes,
not
sir.
spoken is not close to the mic. All
Yeah, they
right.
are not close to them.
Yeah, we have to wrap up. Thank you to everyone. Thank you to BIAFRANS, lovers of freedom, and those that have come to listen and to learn. BIAFRANS have taken their stand and taken their freedom in their hands, and we are solidly behind them. Go out there, occupy your institutions, occupy your market, occupy your street, occupy the head bridge, occupy the courts, occupy the secretariat, occupy the civil defense unit, the police station, the barracks. Everything belongs to you. They are all your institutions. Don't let foreign terrorists come and kill all of you and send you out as slaves. What happens in the far north cannot happen in your own land. What happens in Benue and Zamfara and Plateau cannot happen in your own lands, where you are running out to Cameroon to seek refuge. No, you have to resist. You have to stand tall. You have to destroy the enemies that have been used to slaughter all of you. No economic jihad can prevail in Biafra land. Biafrans must occupy the head bridge, the market, the street, and all your institutions, and send Soludo out before he sends you all to death. Arise and stand against the oppression and the mandate of the terrorists of one Nigeria. I salute all of you. And Biafrans in the homeland, you are not in this alone. We are all together with you. And when they don't expect, that is when they will see the angels do what they are supposed to do. This is not time of procrastination. We are in 2026. It's not everything that is to be said on air. Continue the protests. At the right time, the angels of God will visit.